Guys, James Carter TV here to recap Super Bowl 48, but before I begin that, if you're new to my channel, make sure to click right up there in that corner to subscribe for more videos, and make sure to follow me on Twitter at James Carter TV. With that said, let's get into this video. Wow. I predicted in my Super Bowl predictions last Tuesday that the Seahawks were going to win this game, but I thought this final score was going to be 24-16. I thought it would be relatively close. I thought the Seahawks were going to win comfortably, but not as comfortable as they did, because let's be honest, the Seattle Seahawks kicked the Denver Broncos' ass throughout this entire game. From the opening snap, Peyton Manning, whoa! The ball went right past his head, safety. From the opening snap, the Seahawks dominated this game, and it was ridiculous, and I loved watching it because I'm not a big fan of the Denver Broncos. I was rooting for the Seattle Seahawks to win their first Super Bowl, and they did. They got it done, and just wow. This was a complete blowout. All the Super Bowls in recent years have been close, except for this one. This one was a good old-fashioned blowout in which people get bored of the game. I enjoy the game. I enjoy all kinds of football. Unless if it's 3-0, I'm going to enjoy the game. I enjoyed this game. I like seeing a blowout, because in this blowout, there's exciting things. There are exciting touchdowns. Jermaine Kearse's touchdown was very exciting. You didn't think he was going to get in. He got in. Doug Baldwin's touchdown was very exciting. Russell Wilson had some nice plays. This blowout was an interesting blowout. It was a fun blowout to watch for me. I know a lot of people don't like watching this type of game, but I like watching this type of game where the defense makes all kinds of plays. Malcolm Smith, Super Bowl MVP. That's the last thing I thought I was going to say today. Malcolm Smith, linebacker for the Seattle Seahawks, winning the Super Bowl MVP. But honestly, he did deserve it, because when you get the interception return, the pick six that he got, at that juncture in the game, at that point, and get the fumble recovery at that point in the game, those are two huge plays. Those are two game-changing plays, and he made those plays. Russell Wilson did not make enough plays. The plays he made were very good. They were very good. He played a great game, but they weren't good enough for him to win Super Bowl MVP. Malcolm Smith won it. Congrats to Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, he won the National Championship of USC. He brought the Seahawks back from never winning a Super Bowl ever to winning a Super Bowl today at this very moment. And also for him, just saying, what, who's the real MVP? I would love to give it to the quarterback, but who's the real MVP? It was Malcolm Smith. He showed up, and he gave it to him, and and it was well deserved. To me, I know some people are gonna say, Russell Wilson. It's just a quarterback type of thing. But which one won the game? Was it the Seahawks offense or the Seahawks defense? It was the defense. Pick a defensive player. Pick Malcolm Smith to win MVP. So Peyton Manning. Let's get to Peyton Manning. Okay. Now you cannot blame this entire game on Peyton Manning. I'm not going to blame this entire game on Peyton Manning. However, when you put up 8 points in the Super Bowl, you did not do a good job. And it's just as simple as that. When you put up 8 points in the Super Bowl, you are not doing your team a good service to win the game. You are never, in this day and age in the NFL, you are never going to win a game and you put up 8 points ever. Zilch. You give yourself a 0% chance of winning games when you put up 8 points and you throw 2 interceptions and you lose a fumble. You will lose that football game in this day and age of the NFL. So I will blame Peyton Manning to that extent. He did not show up. The Denver Broncos offense did not show up. He tried to dink and dunk. That was not going to work. When you have 2 safeties like Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas, these guys, they don't let you dink and dunk. They're going to hit you, and they hit people. They hit Demaryius Thomas. They hit Wes Welker. They hit Eric Decker. Eric Decker didn't even catch anything today. He caught maybe 1-2 passes. That was it. Richard Sherman locked him down. They hit you, and it hurts. And then you can't dink and dunk. You have to try to go over the middle. Peyton Manning does not have the arm strength to do that successfully, and that showed up in this game, and that's why ultimately, to me, the Denver Broncos weren't really competitive on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, on the defensive side of the ball, these are the problems I tried to tell you people. They have a very good run defense, and Marshawn Lynch was held to 35 yards. But their passing defense is terrible. It is dreadful. It still is dreadful, and it's going to get even worse because Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is a free agent, and he's looking to leave. Chris Harris Jr. is going to have a long rehab ahead of him as he tries to recuperate from an ACL tear. And also, Champ Bailey's not getting any younger. So the Broncos secondary is bad, and it's not getting any better anytime soon. So they have some problems to worry about in that secondary. Peyton Manning is eating up 20% of the cap. So good luck trying to sign people to fix that issue. So the Denver Broncos, you come all the way this far, you practice all this time. Peyton Manning puts in so much time, so much effort, so much practice time. and it comes up unsuccessful. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I told you people. So many people doubted me in my prediction. Well, guess what? Who was right? And I was actually wrong. I thought it was going to be close. But I ultimately picked the Seahawks. You people try to tell me how delusional I was. Here we are. 43-8. Final score of Super Bowl 48. The Seattle Seahawks dominated this affair. And the biggest thing to me as I finish this video, the Seattle Seahawks are going to continue to get better. Russell Wilson is going to continue to improve as a passer. And also their defense, will it continue to get better? Maybe. I mean, I could see that ultimately, yeah. So the Seattle Seahawks, they're going to become a consistent contender in the NFL for years to come. So get ready for that. While the Denver Broncos, their window is closing. It is closing fast. They had their one opportunity to win a Super Bowl. They didn't get it done. They're in trouble. With that said, come back on Wednesday for my 2014 NFL Mock Draft version uno. That's right, my first 2014 NFL Mock Draft, so make sure to watch that. Come back and watch that. Until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Super Bowl 48. We won't see football for the next 6 months. So it was a great finale for me, as I got to see Peyton Manning lose in the Super Bowl once again. Now 1 and 2 in the Super Bowl, and the only Super Bowl he won, he did not play well. That's it. James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.